Have you played Twilight Princess?
Yes, I have, but fuck that game. Because I was in the midst of it when my brother sold my Wii. Irving knows what I'm talking about.
Twilight Princess because of Wolf Link.
Yeah, I was in the Water Temple when my Wii was stolen. I had not played Twilight Princess since, but
I hate the Water Temple. In Ocarina of Time, the Water Temple was my last temple to complete.
Everyone hates that temple, but I don't see it being that bad in a lot of the games.
I mean,
to be honest, it's not even that bad. To be honest, it's not even that bad. I actually enjoyed Dark Link's fight.
Didn't they redo the Water Temple or something and made it less harder or something?
I mean, in Ocarina, I don't know. I would
Ocarina, it was hard.
I would have to compare Ocarina. Well, there's a remake of Ocarina though. I would have to compare.
I played the 3D version of Ocarina because I played it on the 3DS.
Yeah, but you're talking about a remake of the Water Temple, though. What other game would they include?
There was one.
Well, technically, yeah, there was in Ocarina. And any other game that got remade, Majora's Mask had whatever it had.
What was the hardest temple in Majora? I think it was the clock temple or something?
I barely remember that game at this point.
Something to do with a clock or something? I can't remember.
I barely remember. Well, it's been a while. Also, that's depending on you personally. I don't know. I mean, well, not everyone feels the same. What's harder for you?
And it was my first Zelda game, and I was trying to figure out the temples, and I didn't know how to do the temples by myself. I had to get help for the Water Temple, really, to beat the whole damn thing.
So yeah, same.
Out of all the other temples were a breeze. Like Forest Temple, the Fire Temple wasn't even that hard. I forget the other ones. I know there was the Forest, the Fire Temple, the Water Temple. How many temples were there? I don't remember.
There's all the major real elemental ones. There's the Forest Temple, there's the Shadow Temple, there's the Water Temple, there's the Fire Temple, there's the Wind Temple, there's the Ice Temple.
The Chitty Temple.
Sure.
The what temple?
Chitty Temple.
Ignore him.
Okay, I'm like, sure, that's a temple.
I mean, it can be.
On the top of the mountains.
But the only part in Tears that I just wish they'd make longer is when you're down under the castle. Yet that's not even an actual area in the game. You're just there for that opening part, and then you never see underneath Hyrule Castle. And being under Hyrule Castle was kind of cool. And then your Master Sword breaks. Oh well, there goes the Master Sword.
You just reminded me, right? I couldn't play those games. It's how the weapons break on you.
Yeah, well, the Master Sword doesn't technically break. It just runs out of energy and then breaks.
So it breaks.
Well, yes, it does break. It just has to run out of energy first, then break. Until you eventually get it at the end of the game to defeat the dragon. Which, how ironic is that? Your sword ends up in a dragon's forehead, and then the other dragon comes to try to kill you. And then boom! Sword! Out of nowhere. That's the problem with Zelda games. You never know what's going to happen in them until you eventually get to the end of the game and then say, oh crap, the game was actually this easy and my sword just ends up out of nowhere. Unlike when you're playing Breath of the Wild, you have to pull the sword out of its pedestal and then it almost kills you. Stinking sword. Who needs a sword when you have your fists? Or a horse.
Or everything.
I gotta try to beat this stupid tumbleweed again. I'm going again with you, tumbleweed.
Tumblebead.
Tumbleweed, yeah.
Bumblebead.
Yet Bramblin and Bramblegast are literally, you know that movie, that Western movie that I forgot the theme it goes to, but it sounds exactly like that with its cry?
Yeah.
I wish I could remember the name of the Western movie, but I can't for the life of me. I think it's from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I think that's what it's from. Like, that's what the cry came from. But the only thing I just have to nitpick with Scarlet and Violet is that there's only two Pokemon. To need to evolve them, you need to do 1,000 steps in the game, which is Bramblin and Palmy. Or Pomot? Pomo? I can't remember its name. The little dog Pokemon.
The one
Is
that
it
looks like
Palmy?
Coquito?
Is it Palmy? I think it's Palmy. I think that's its name. I should know that that Pokemon was annoying. Those were the last two Pokemon I ended up evolving. But I'm just sad in Scarlet and Violet. When you find a shiny, it doesn't make the little noise like it did in Legends Arceus. They should have kept that.
Oh my god, everybody wished they would have kept that feature. Because it's so hard to, especially for people that don't know they're shiny. So you just imagine walking by a shiny, not
Yeah, I did
realizing
that.
it's a shiny.
I did that. I walked into an outbreak, found a shiny, didn't know it was a shiny, and ran right past it. Then I hated myself for about an hour, and then went back to the same outbreak, found the shiny again, and I'm like, oh, that was a shiny. I didn't know that it was a shiny.
At least you were lucky and you were able to find it again.
And then it ran away. The poor thing ran away.
No.
Then, a few minutes later, I was just standing where the outbreak is. Another one appears, and I can't believe this, it blew up.
Happens.
Oh, that sucks.
It happens.
I didn't know it had self-destruct.
It also happens.
Then I found a shiny Charmander, and it ended up killing itself using, I forgot the fire move that has recoil damage.
I love that.
Flare Blitz. Yeah, it was Flare Blitz. I didn't know this little Charmander knew Flare Blitz, and it ends up killing itself using Flare Blitz. I'm like, thank you, Charmander. You blended in so well with the grass, you end up killing yourself.
Pokemon Legends RCSI 570 hours. Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD Remaster. I have 750 hours. I love this swap numbers. But yeah, 700 hours in 10. And about another 300 to 410 too.
Oh.
Wow. Close your legs.
I muted myself when that happened.
That's all good. Thank you. Mute your legs.
I was smart this time. I didn't unmute. I didn't mute my but I can't speak.
Good. I'm glad you muted yourself. Thank you.
I was trying to say it, and I'm like, it wouldn't come out of my mouth.
It should.
I was doubled up with words.
Sorry, everybody on my end watching nothing while I'm talking because I'm a lesbian.
Yeah, speaking of live streams, I was on your Twitch profile trying to find some of your recent live streams. I can't find them for the life of me. Where are they?
I don't know. They should be on my past broadcasts.
I looked and I only see one from it was last month, and I'm only seeing your live stream from the 29th. Where is the 30th? Where are the other ones?
They're all here.
Unless I don't see them and am blind as a bat.
I don't know. They're all here. I see a stream from the 30th and then a stream from May 1st.
I think I'm blind.
Because every stream is every stream also gets cataloged when I highlight them.
I think I'm just blind.
But you know, just go to my past broadcasts. Anything that was last streamed live, you can catch. Any highlights, you can also catch.
I will have to look.
I like hookers.
Okay. My freaking
I'm
Joy-Cons
a
are
hooker.
vibrating.
That's hot.
I had to pick up my Joy-Cons. I didn't want them vibrating on the bed.
Vibrate.
I want to turn the rumble off. I don't know how to turn them off on the Joy-Cons.
I like vibrating.
I did that with my PlayStation controller. I turned off rumble immediately because it shook my hand so much. I'm like, yeah, I'm not dealing with that.
I like it when I like it.
I'm going to go on my Twitch and try to find these streams. Unless my Twitch didn't update when those other ones were posted. Oops, did not mean to open the stream. Shit.
Finger.
Those are just my fingernails. I gotta cut my nails.
How long
Finger.
are they right now?
My nails are getting too long.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel about my hair. Well, I should say my hair's gotten too long, as it can't get any longer because it's growing out of my head. So, once in the next probably 10 years, I'll probably bald. Nearly bald. So I'm just letting my hair. Just let
I've
my.
been debating about growing my hair long again because lately I've been keeping it short. And I don't know if you guys know like wrestlers from back in the day. There's a wrestler I used to look up to named Eddie Guerrero, and I've been cutting my
I
hair.
don't watch wrestling. My brother does.
He's a
Yeah.
wrestler I watched that passed away in me and Brett's high school days, and I've been cutting my hair the way he had it before he died.
Oh. I had an echo before, so I had to close the Twitch. Because by
And real
accident, I
quickly,
clicked on
You
restrain
can
and
you
it
can
echo.
mute you can mute the actual tab without muting the little speaker icon at the bottom of the video. I'll still
I
get
know
the
for
view.
sure, when it comes to Pokemon Scarlet,
I forgot to do
I'm
that.
at 125 hours.
On what?
Pokemon Scarlet.
I probably have like
I only have Scarlet. I want
Like-
Violet, but I mostly have Scarlet.
Scarlet. Violet. I probably have at least a
Is
good
there a way
maybe.
to check all my games in the hours on the Switch?
You go to your profile. You could check
Yeah, you
most
go
of
to
your. You could
you go to
check
your
most of
profile.
them, not all of them. Most of them though.
I have all of them on there because I don't have a lot of games on mine.
Well, if you do, it shows your more recent played games. It
Yeah,
didn't.
only
My
one
my more recent ones, and not my overall all of them.
Actually, there is one that I'm missing on
Because
my
I had to
profile,
literally
so
open Final Fantasy X to check its hours. That's the only way I know how to check its hours anyway.
I can't check my hours on Sonic Superstars. I play it, I just can't find my hours.
You got go to your profile. If you play it, you'll see your most recent games. If not, you would have to open it again.
I haven't played it in a while.
That's why.
probably I don't
Go
see it.
yes, that's why. Go open it if you want to check its hours. And then the moment you open the game and just dashboard back with a home button and go to the profile, you don't even need to close it yet.
I
Because
think
I know
there's
for a while I was
think there's
playing
a reason why I
Borderlands
haven't
3
touched the
on the
game.
Switch, but it's
Mhm.
such a downgrade to the console version.
I haven't even
Yeah.
played Forces in a while either, but yet I haven't played
I
Forces.
love
but yet
I love
Forces is
handheld
on
mode.
there.
And I love handheld mode too.
I don't play a lot on handheld. I mostly play it on my TV.
Well, I mean, when it comes to handheld in general, I'm generally prefer handheld when it comes to like if you can use screen.
I somewhat play on handheld.
In the
that's like,
Switch's and Wii U's case, I was more of the handheld main.
a good example of Wolf. Do you have a PS5?
No, I can't afford that.
Do you know how a PS5 looks like?
Yes, it's fatter.
Yeah, this is what I do when if I want to play on the Switch, since my Switch doesn't have the Joy-Cons connected to it, I use my Pro Controller.
Oh, I don't have a
There's
Pro
a
Controller.
little groove on the very top of the PS5, and that groove, I'll place my Switch. I'll kind of log it in a little bit and have the little thing pulled out so it can like somewhat lean, and I'll play on that while I have like Netflix or YouTube running on a TV to the PS5.
Yeah, I don't have a Pro Controller. I have a wired controller and my Joy-Cons.
Yes, yeah, I do. I would prefer a Pro Controller, but laying in bed is hard to play that with a Pro Controller.
I
But
mean,
I-
my wired
Yeah, so-
controller has a super long wire.
Because I know my original Joy-Cons they're messed up. They work for the most part. Like there's no like drip. But thing though, it's their connection issues. Like, if I connect them to the Switch, they'll drain the battery like nothing. And if I'm playing it and I'm using the Joy-Cons, the what side is it? My right side, the right Joy-Con will randomly disconnect and reconnect. And I'll like pull it, take it out, put it back into the Switch.
Yet the funny part is, I'm checking my Joy-Cons right now. I've been playing Scarlet for like 3 to 4 hours so far, and my Joy-Cons are still fully charged.
I probably put like 20 hours, maybe at most, on Scarlet or Violet.
I don't know how my Joy-Cons are still fully charged, but 4 hours in of playing Scarlet so far. I thought they'd be dead by now.
It could probably be also because you disabled the vibrating feature.
They still vibrate. My grip still vibrates.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. I didn't turn Rumble off.
Oh, did you make it lower?
I don't know how to turn the Rumble off. Because on the OLEDs they're different. I have no idea how to turn off the Rumble modes on these Joy-Cons. But they don't rumble as much. They hardly vibrate. The only time I hear my Joy-Cons vibrating is when I'm in a Terra raid and the Dynamax and the Terra Pokemon faints. That's it. That's the only time I hear these things vibrate.
Yeah.
And when I Terra my own Pokemon. Other than that, I never hear these things vibrate. So I don't know if I did turn off Rumble, or these just don't have Rumble on them. I have no idea. But I'm just hoping that my Joy-Cons don't start drifting, because I know that's been a problem with Joy-Cons.
Yep,
They
mine
get
are.
Joy-Cons
Yup, mine already have them. I have 2.
And
Both.
how do you know when your Joy-Cons get...
Your
Joy-Cons
character moves. Your character moves on his own.
Luckily mine, but they have not started doing that yet.
Play side scrollers, and you will see it more. Ever.
I don't play a lot of side scrollers.
That's the best way to tell. But generally speaking, if a certain direction has more inputs that are made not by you. So if your character just starts randomly walking and your controller's down on a table somewhere, that's drift.
But the only thing I just hate about the Joy-Cons is, like, say if you lose your Joy-Con, how are you supposed to make it vibrate if it's missing to find it?
Oh, and also like Wolf, before I forget too, I play my Switch on TV only if I'm playing like Scarlet or Violet, or like you ever heard of a game called Xenoblade Chronicles?
Yes.
I have all 3 on the Switch. If I play the third one, 'cause that game is gorgeous, I have to play it on the big TV.
Bless you.
Salute.
Bless you again.
Zoom tight.
Yes, bless you one more time.
I hope not. I don't feel like getting into a sneeze attack.
I will make sure you don't sneeze again. Bless you 4th time. I hate when I sneeze. It's gross. It's like when you sneeze, it's like, and then you forget what you're doing. It's like,
It turns me
what
on
was
a
I
little.
doing?
It turned me
I'm
on
just
a little.
happy I'm not on my mom's shoes, so my mom she's getting older. And if she sneezes really bad, she pees herself. I'm like,
Ew.
I'm happy I'm not at that point yet, but I have a feeling I'm gonna probably get there eventually.
We're all gonna get there eventually.
That sounds, I have bad sneeze attacks, but I don't think it doesn't lead to that. I'll just sneeze like 20 times in a row.
It's something that happens when you get older.
Yes, that is true. The body just gives up on itself when you get older.
Cause like
I mean,
for,
yes.
for the longest time, I'm like, all right, I'm 30. It's not that bad. I remember like the moment I hit my 30s, I got some like meals delivered to the house, like meal prep, and I was moving the boxes into the house, and then just out of nowhere, oh my back. Oh,
30s, no, 30s is where everything starts.
Yep.
The slowly. 40s and 50s is where you start really feeling it if you haven't delved with it yet.
I
when it
feel
comes
it
to
now.
where I live here in Illinois, everything's kind of close by, so I walk it. And when it comes to my family, if something needs to be done, a bill pay, or go to the grocery store, it's always me walking. Or like I'll walk to my library where I check out video games and check out manga and animes. And nowadays, if I walk to the library, it's like, oh god, I gotta sit down and I gotta rest.
So, I can't do this anymore. Oh my goodness, no more.
Yeah, I'm definitely not as active as I once was. And I definitely
That
don't.
I put my body to like how I went back through my wrestling years.
I don't
Because
have.
ever since I bought my Switch, I am less active. My
I don't.
ass is
I don't have the
just
strength
sitting
to
down, playing on my Switch.
exercise. Yeah, I don't have the strength and energy to
It's like,
exercise like I
you're
used to.
me. Once you're done, you gotta do your ass just pull ups down, doesn't move, and enjoys video games, right?
That's like me right now. Like I said, I've been sitting on my bed for 4 hours playing Scarlet, and if I get up, my legs are like, you ain't moving.
Bitch, you ain't going nowhere. No! I'm hungry!
Okay, well, that felt like a total different conversation.
Cause I know today I have not left my room. I've been glued to the PS5 playing Borderlands. But the only time I got up was just get my food and mom cooked it earlier. And I'm like, alright, I'm back down here. I haven't moved.
Oh my god, I'm lightheaded.
And all that too.
I just laughed so freaking hard, I'm lightheaded. It's like when you know you're in the middle of a game, it's like you have to do something. Either you're hungry or you gotta go somewhere. And it's like you get up and on the floor you go.
Oh my god, I forgot. That's like the worst fucking part. Actually, like when you're home, you're enjoying a good video game session or maybe a good YouTube sesh or Netflix sesh, and then you gotta realize I'm hungry. And you go up there like, no, there's no food. Fuck, I gotta get food now.
And then,
Yep, that's me.
Gravity takes over.
Except I don't know how to cook.
Nope, my ass don't know how to cook either.
So that's me, and then I'm just gotta starve.
Oh well, food doesn't exist. What do I do?
I'm a prep cook, so I cook here and there. Me and the mama take turns when it comes to the cooking.
And it's like, I think it was one day I was playing on my 3DS. I was sitting there like, I don't know how long. It was almost nighttime. And I'm like, oh shit, I've been sitting here all day. I had to get up. So I got up, my legs are like, nope, and on the floor I went. And I'm like, oh well, I guess I'm staying on the floor. It was the same thing. I was in my living room watching a movie. And then I fall off the freaking couch.
It's like that moment, like, you know what? The floor has embraced me as one of them. I can't betray their trust if I move right now.
I've become one with the floor. I've joined the floor demons. On the floor.
It's just like, oh hey, that's where I dropped that hair, the hair tie.
Yep, I dropped I literally, I dropped a Lego piece on the floor once. Couldn't find it for like a whole day, like a whole month went by, and I'm like, where did this Lego piece go? 5 minutes later.
The worst.
That hurt.
Are you okay?
Sharp piece.
Oh. I thought you actually hurt yourself.
No, it was a really sharp piece, and
No.
it was. Ugh. This even happened when I was in school. Like, you know when you're in elementary school, your teacher has these like big box of Lego bricks. Someone poured it on the floor, and I got a Lego piece stuck on my knee.
Ooh,
That
ow!
shit fucking hurt.
Ow. Okay, I've had that with not with a Lego, but I was trying to have fun with my ex one time, and my bed decided to tell me it wanted to give out, so I had a knee of I kneeled on a spring
Oh,
when I was about
that must
to
have hurt.
get on top of her, and it was like, oh yeah, my bed was wearing out completely.
Yeah, I had to
But
get a
I've
whole new bed frame. Now I have a steel frame.
I've kneeled on shit on the floor before. That shit hurts.
It's because wood sucks.
It tickles.
And when wood breaks, guess what happens when wood breaks? Splinters.
It tickles.
Oh my god, wooden splinters are a pain in the ass. I got them a few times here and there.
I
Splinters
should know
are
because my
fucking annoying.
dad loves to build shit with wood. I was helping him build his shed, and I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck, something pricked me. Oh damn, that's a splinter!
Yeah, I get splinters in my hands at work, here and there, dealing with annoying wood that that we have to use at work.
But one of these days, I'm gonna fall. And I'm just gonna stay on the floor. I'm like, that's it. I'm staying on the floor. I live on the floor now.
Just start walking over Yuliala Memorial. May she lay in peace.
On the floor. I'm like, my parents will come in and be like, what happened to you? I fell off, and I'm just saying like, I'm done. I'm gonna stay on the floor. Don't even bother picking me up. Leave me on the floor. I live with the floor demons now.
You start taking root.
Yep. I'll dig a hole in the wood and be like, I'm just gonna stay here. I will stay in the ground and be like, I'm not gonna be bothered. I'm in the ground already. I'm already on the floor, so why not? I mean, when I fall down, I don't like scream in agony. I'm sitting on my ass laughing that I fell down.
So I'm not really. I just pictured mine fucking pure Family Guy.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Ah, that's me.
And then a random arrow comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's me.
Arrow?
Oh, Wolf was never the same. She took an arrow to the knee.
Oh
No,
no.
no, no, no!
Not an arrow to my knee.
Be glad the arrow wasn't somewhere else.
In my face. Dick.
No. Yeah, there
In
you
my face dick. I meant my dick face.
It's a whole new meaning to getting a facial.
go. So is your nose the...
No, my eyes are. What? Who has nose for a dick?
Okay. How can this Heracross be a bug terror? It's already a bug type. So what are you, double bug?
Yeah, bug Terra type. That I think wouldn't that be the best?
Bug. They're double bug.
Well, yeah, they can have 3 typings though. The Terra type though is not perma typing. Wouldn't that be better though, because it's buffing its existing typing?
Well, what's its normal... Isn't it bug fighting?
Who? Heracross?
Yeah.
Thought so.
I think it's bug fighting, isn't it?
I thought so. Yeah, it definitely is bug. I know that.
It's bug, but what's its
I
other
thought it was fighting. It should be bug fighting. That would make it bug fighting bug. Because the Terra type is
I too many Heracrosses I could look at.
the Terra type is not a perma typing, but it doesn't that already though affect existing if you add it on top of your other. I don't know if it buffs your already existing typing.
It only buffs the bug moves. If it's bug Terra and it's bug fighting, it would only buff its bug moves.
I'm just saying, you would think through the meta having the same type Terra type would be the best, but I don't know.
Like my Lucario, my shiny Lucario, it's steel fighting, and its Terra type is steel. Yet I have another Lucario that its Terra type is ice. I have an ice type Lucario.
Ice, nice.
Yes. Have a ice day.
Have a nice day.
I hear that. Yeah, it's like since they have a nice day, they say have a ice day. So it's like they're using the word ice instead of nice. I hear the joke all the time, and it's getting a bit repetitive.
I see that.
Joy-Con, can you stop vibrating?
Yes.
It just
I
wants
wish
to
I
make
could
you
turn
happy,
this
that's
shit
all.
off,
Oh my god.
but I don't know how. I mean, I'm glad you guys don't hear the thing vibrating.
The joke you can make me to hear it.
Yeah, all you hear is. That's all you hear
Meow.
is hum.
But you can hum in my bum.
Yeah, can we add a bunch of D-hum to this?
Hum, mum.
I heard that joke in a Markiplier stream, so yeah.
I'm a mark.
Was that the bite of 87?
Oh god. I've watched enough Markiplier to recognize that fucking line.
Yep, when he plays FNAF.
Yes. That's why they were fun videos. But I prefer the more natural, realistic videos.
Which, speaking
Not-
of Five Nights at Freddy's, I have a Five Nights at Freddy's poster.
I'm a Five
What
Night.
is it?
And I have every single, like,
That-
character on there,
that
from the originals
franchise
to the
can
newer
go-
games.
That franchise can fuck off. It wasn't even that great.
Yeah, they made a movie about it, too.
Yeah, and books. I don't give a shit.
Yet, people were fighting for a FNAF movie, and yet the FNAF movie sucked.
People just don't have good taste. Those games are ass, and I've played them. Most of them.
I refuse to play them.
They aren't good.
I only played like the first one before I knew what it was. I remember back in my early years of college, a friend invited us to like a Halloween party, and she had us playing the game. And I'm like, alright, this is kind of cool. Didn't realize it was supposed to be like a horror game. And then like I started hating the moment when on YouTube and everybody's like, I'm like, dude, chill. It's not even that scary. It's just
I know.
a fucking dumb-looking teddy bear.
Yeah. I know people are scared of it, but that's the thing. It's like, wow.
I'm not afraid of it, to be honest.
I'm
I
not
wasn't
either.
first,
I'm
but
not
I'm like-
either. I mean, it has its moments. At first, yes, it had its moments. Some of the games, the fourth one is a bit different.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that
FNAF
one
4, yeah,
gets
that
me.
had it.
That one gets me because it's a bit different in the way that they actually startle you.
And then they added a Halloween.
The other ones,
edition,
the
and
other
they
ones are
made
just
a
the other ones
jungle
are just
version.
the other ones are just pop in a door and go. At least
I
with
mean, now
four,
look-
at least
Look
with
at
four,
the newer FNAF
it-
now.
I haven't.
Security
I don't
Breach.
care. Yeah, that game sucks. That's scary to you. 4
No.
only gets me because the moment you fail, you literally have teeth in your face, and they actually
Sun
are.
and Moon, like,
I'm not gonna
they say
lie,
the most
in real
scariest
life, they would be
characters in
horrifying.
Security Breach was Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Sun and Moon were really that scary. I found them to be adorable.
I haven't
Even the
played
Moon
it.
characters,
I
they're
don't
not
care.
scary.
I haven't seen Security Breach. I don't know. I don't care at all. Like,
I mean,
FNAF died after the second one. To me.
yeah, I agree with that. That's why, I mean, and people make
Sister
their
Location's
own
good, but I
versions.
don't give a fuck enough about the rest. 3 was trash. 4 fucks my fear of the dark up. I hate the dark, so that fucks with my anxiety.
Oh yeah, I hate the dark too. I refuse to sleep in the dark. I am.
Well, I do
grown
sleep in
enough
the
to tell,
dark.
but
I sleep
still
in.
don't like to sleep in
Here's the
dark.
thing. As a kid, I used to sleep with my mom because I was afraid of the
Oh,
dark.
I did too.
But I sleep with the dark now. But generally speaking, when it's too dark in a game like that, on top of just the stress of opening a door and having teeth in my face, yeah. Resident
opening
Evil, Silent
Front
Hill,
door and then your
those
closet.
games don't get me unless I am not expecting something. But like generally speaking, I don't get scared by horror. The only way I do is like if something literally pops out and gets me and I don't expect it. But once I see it, that's it.
Yeah, that's like again going back to FNAF 4. You're not only checking your door, you have to check your closet too. 'Cause that's
That
where
too.
Foxy is.
Foxy, yeah, when I forget Foxy and he pops up behind you or that in your bed, I'm just like, oh. The rhythm of it all too the constant rhythm of keeping up with it all, you know, adds that stress already on you. You know what I mean? So you already have the stress of the timing, the stress of timing. FNAF 4. Yeah, yeah. But I'm just saying the real stress of playing those games, and that's why it gets me, is because you're with the timing and rhythm trying to beat the game, so you're focusing and not failing, and then you're so focused that you get startled. That's what gets me. It's not actively scaring me, because the way I see people react on YouTube, it's like, you're scared. How?
Yeah. Why?
Even when you watch Markiplier's videos and other big YouTubers, you can tell it's fake.
Yep.
That's why I don't like...
Jacksepticeye played FNAF, and he made a big deal out of it, too.
If they all do, it's fake. Obviously. Clearly. It's clearly. They're big YouTubers to boot. Come on. Half of Markiplier's reactions to all of his the big name games that he played solo are clearly fake. Go watch his fucking podcasts.
One of his podcasts.
You'll hear the difference. When he plays with friends,
game I've seen him play, I know all of his reactions are fake.
they're fake.
So he's
but
not scared.
when you watch it, outside of YouTube though, on his podcast, when he's natural, all of his YouTube is fake. When you watch him naturally through his podcast though, you'll tell the difference. See, that's the difference with me though. With YouTube, I don't know how to act. So everything I do and whatnot and say is legit. So if I legitimately get startled, I am scared or startled. Depends. Like, you know, some people got scared by Outlast. That game didn't scare me at all. It may have gotten me at some points, but that's only because I hate being chased. Personally, I hate that. I hate that. I just don't like running around being chased while I gotta search for shit. Like, my favorite horror is like Silent Hill and Resident Evil. I'm not a big fan of the hide and run horror.
I really got scared of something. It was, I'm just watching a creepypasta on there. I found them scary at first, but now I just find them stupid.
They make no sense.
Yeah, they make no sense. They ruined Sonic for me too at this point. They turned Sonic into a blood demon monster. Oh wow, look, he's got bloodshot eyes. His eyes are red now. Oh wow, that's so scary. And give him claws, why don't you?
Well, I gotta ask, how do you feel about what's his name? The Baba Yaga voicing Shadow.
What?
John Wick.
I've never seen John Wick.
I can't remember the actor's name.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
In the new Sonic movie, you ever seen Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
What?
You ever seen a movie?
Oh.
It's like Neo
is. Watched the Matrix movie.
It's like the actor of Neo is doing the voice for Sonic, not Sonic, Shadow.
Oh wait, yeah, wasn't he? Oh fuck, forgot his. Yeah, he is voice acting Shadow. I would have thought they would have made someone like the voice actor who does Knuckles. I thought they would have made someone that's all tough and scary to play Shadow. But I had so many theories about the third Sonic movie. I'm just like, my one particular theory for Shadow will be he'll first start working with Gun and then betray them. Like he did in Sonic Adventure 2. I think. Did he? I can't remember Sonic Adventure 2 very much. That's because I never played it. I only seen people play it.
When it comes to the Sonic games, I've very rarely played them. I just always say play whatever I could on the Game Boy Advance, a little bit on the Dreamcast.
I mean, I still have my old Sega Genesis. I have it outside because I'm eventually thinking of plugging my Genesis up outside since my TV is now occupied by my Switch. There's no sense having my Genesis inside my room, so I'm going to put it outside. because I have 2 wireless controllers that go with the Genesis, and all of the games are built into the console.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I bought the Genesis when they relaunched the console and brought it back out into stores,
Yeah.
and they redid the entire system. They relaunched the Genesis, and they relaunched the Atari. So
Can it play this, or you have to download the games?
no, they're built into the game. All you do is turn the console on, and you can play any Sega game that was released when the Genesis was released.
Okay.
So I
So,
have
yeah.
the original Sonic, Sonic 2, Sonic and Knuckles, and then Sonic Pinball.
Did it have also Resident Evil on there? Cause I think they run the Dreamcast.
It did not come with Resident Evil. It came with another fighting game. It came with Streets of Rage,
Fighting game?
some sort of Tetris game. Yeah.
I didn't know Resident Evil was fighting.
No, it was a Streets of Rage.
Yeah, but he said Resident Evil, which is a horror survival.
Yeah. I don't think. Yeah, because my Genesis didn't come with Resident Evil.
I didn't know that was on that, though.
I thought Resident Evil 2 or 3 was on the Dreamcast.
I don't think.
Oh, Dreamcast, not Genesis.
Yeah, the Dreamcast, not the Genesis.
Oh, I misheard.
I'm also very confused. I also don't remember. Yeah, I was gonna say Resident Evil was, yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember all the games that were on that Genesis. I know there was a some sort of space game. I don't know, it was with a rocket ship, and it turned into some sort of, I have no idea, but it could switch between rocket ship and some other creature. I have no idea what the hell it was.
Those have Castlevania on them?
No Castlevania. It was not on that Genesis. That Genesis only came with all the classic Sonic games, some fighting games, a lot of platformer games, and somehow Tetris and some other games were on there. I won't play Tetris. I hate Tetris. I just like the music in Tetris, but I won't play it. Also, my memory's kind of foggy. Does anyone know the weakness to dark types? What's
Fight-
the weakness?
Fighting
and
bug
fairy.
and bug.
Fighting and bug?
Fighting bug and fairy. Dark? Yeah, fighting bug and fairy.
Ghost?
No. No, they are strong against ghosts.
No, what's the weakness for ghost types?
Oh,
Dark and
go
psychic.
dark. Well, psychic beats their poison typing. Ghost alone beats psychic. But yeah, dark. What else? Ow. Ghost always conflicts me. No, for a fact it's ghost. But if it's poison's involved, I would just say add psychic.
Because I'm going to, right now I'm heading towards a Dark Terra battle, and I don't know what its what the Pokemon is, but I know its Terra type is Dark. That's all I know.
Yeah. Well, if it's
And then the Ghost
if
one, I
it-
don't know.
fighting bug and fairy will help with that.
I do have a Fairy type. I have a Normalization and a Shinization with Moonblast. And then I have a Gardevoir too, that has Moonblast and Dazzling Gleam.
Forgot they changed her.
What? Oh yeah, Gardevoir.
Yeah, I
is
forgot
psychic
Gardevoir's
type.
fairy. I forgot
It
about
still has
that.
its psychic typing, but it has fairy typing too.
Yeah,
now.
good old X and Y.
I actually played Y. I played Y
So did I.
ridiculously.
So
but
did
I
I.
never finished it.
Oh, X and Y is great. I've
didn't
beaten.
finish.
I've 100% in both games. Yeah, I've
Well,
gotten
I
it.
finished the story, I just didn't
I've
finish
gotten the
Pokédex.
Pokédex. I've completed the Pokédex on both games, and I believe I completed both on Oris as well. I may be incorrect on that, but both X and Y were completed for me. That's how much I loved it. But yeah,
Well, I
no,
think the only reason why I never completed Pokemon Y was because I didn't have any of the Pokemon from X. because I didn't own X.
I didn't do that until later. I didn't have X until later. My friend did. Irving did.
Yeah. had a
I
friend
played
that
Y,
had
he
X.
played X. Yep. And then I bought my copy later.
All I got from them was their copy of Xerneas. That's all I got was from them was Xerneas. Nothing else from X.
I've always had both versions, but him and me always shared the opposite.
Okay, so
Not always though. At the start, I got one version because my brother played for the first 2 generations. Then by Gen 3, it was just me. And then by Gen 4 on, I think is when it started. We
But
started
the only
sharing.
thing that took forever for me and why was to get a shiny starter. I got a shiny Fennekin.
Nice. I have a shiny Fennekin. I have a shiny.
Like back on the DS, what was it, the beginning? I did black, you did white, then we switched.
Yes.
I wanted a shiny Froakie, but like
I have that.
Fennekin showed up.
I have.
first
I
before
I
Froakie
bred
did.
both Fennekin and Froakie. I bred a Charmander.
Let's see. My only shiny starter.
I bred
in
an Eevee.
Scarlet is shiny Quaxavel.
I have
Quavel?
I have a shiny Raichu. Technically, these are all tech.
Quaxavel or Quaquavel?
I have
I know how
no.
to say its last
Oh, are you
name.
talking about the fucking dancing peacock bird?
Yeah, is it Quaxavel or Quaquavel?
I would have to look at the name, but I don't know.
I think it's Quaxavel. I have no idea.
Thank you for the 7 stream watch streak, Angel. I
I
love.
wish they would release the shinies for Miraidon and Koraidon. Their shinies look amazing. But yet they won't release them. I have no idea when they'll release them. Koraidon is a nice black with a like a beige color, like a really dark deep red. And then Miraidon is chrome.
I'm Chrome.
He's chrome, yellow, and purple. It's beautiful.
And I am somewhat happy in Pokemon Go. I'm getting close to getting my shiny Shaman.
I don't have the research for shiny Shaman. I didn't buy the research for shiny Shaman.
I had to nap it. It's like right now, when it comes to it, I had to send 12 gifts with stickers, and then earn a heart with my buddy on 12 different days. And
No,
that's
Dave.
for 5 out of 7.
I like
The
Bard.
only shiny I have for a legend, for a mythical, is what was the only one that I was able to get? Shiny Celebi.
Ow.
I'm a shiny Smelly.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
you
the
talking
only
about a Go?
shiny I got. Was Celebi.
I know I have shiny Celebi too, and go along with a shiny Jirachi.
I missed out on shiny Jirachi. I couldn't buy the research for the Jirachi.
I'm a
The only
Bubba.
one I missed out on was the shiny Mew.
I can't buy any special research tasks for Go. I don't throw any money at Go.
For me, it's my friends. They spoil me. I'm their whore. Whenever there's any kind of like special event, such as like for raids, they'll give me the ticket for it.
Yeah, like, I was really hoping that one of my friends would at least give me the research, or not the research, the invitations for the Origin Form Dialga and Origin Form Palkia. No one was doing the fights for them.
Bro, if they ever come back, I got you.
I just want Dialga. Palkia looks like a centaur. Like, where did his arms go? They turn into these gigantic discs. Yeah, I don't know where your arms went, Palkia. Dialga looks amazing.
Ow!
You know, he looks like a better centaur, but still looks a hell of a lot better. Okay. Shit, I wish I knew what the weakness was for Ghost.
We are looking at Dark Psychic for a weakness to Ghost, and Ghost itself. Ghosts are weak to their own type.
Dark and Psychic and Ghost. Wait, Ghosts are weak to themselves? Why is that? I don't understand. know why ghosts are strong against
The same
themselves.
thing with dragons. Dragons
Dragon
are weak to
as
their own
well.
effect.
And yet little pink things are also strong against them.
Well,
Oh, the
pink
fairies?
pink things that are fairies.
Yes. I mean, I have a ghost type. I have a Skeledirge that's Ghost and then Ghost Terra. Maybe that will help. I'll give that a shot. If that don't work, I'll do something else. Because all I'm doing with the Terra battles, I'm farming for Herba Mysticas. I'm running out of Mysticas to make shiny sandwiches.
Shiny sandwiches.
Yeah, you need to make certain type of sandwiches for shinies, and it's stupid that you got to use Mysticas to do that.
I mean, there's always a grind in every Pokemon game. It's a setup for shit for shinies. I remember I love the Arceus setups though. It's like going in the freaking distortion zones with smoke bombs and shit and catching everything. I loved that. I think that was probably
And
my
yet-
favorite.
You know what thing I wish
I
I'll
had
bring
two
back,
shinies run
especially
away
for
from me in Legends.
IV training? The punching back system from the DS. Or okay, which game had it?
X and Y. X and Y had the training
What was one shiny
that made
in Legends
that made
ran away
the
from me?
IV and EV grinding so much better.
Oh, I remember now. The shiny that ran away from me, I found an outbreak of Cyndaquil. Found shiny Cyndaquil, ran into it, it ran away from me. I'm like, you fiery bastard ran away from me. It did not want me to catch it. And I'm like, screw it. I'm not looking for another one. I will never find a shiny Cyndaquil again. In Legends.
Let me guess, you found another one?
No. I was like, yes, in Scarlet, I found one. And then I found a shiny Rowlet, both in Legends and in Scarlet. I have both of them in Scarlet. No, one's in Legends, because I have a shiny Hisuian Decidueye, which looks amazing. Shiny Hisuian Decidueye looks like normal Decidueye, and I like it. And yet, I have a shiny Delphox in Y, I have one in Ultra Moon, and in Scarlet. So technically, I have a shiny Delphox in 3 games. And I'm just upset that I can't bring any of my shinies from my DS to Scarlet because I don't have the Pokemon Bank and Pokemon Transfer on my 3DS. I have Home on my Switch, but I only have the free version of Pokemon Home, so I can't connect my 3DS to Home without paying for another part for Home. There's always something on these Switches. Yeah, what I find unfair with the Switches is when you had your 3DS, all you needed was a Wi-Fi connector to use the internet. On the Switch, you have to buy a separate thing for online play. Just having a Wi-Fi connector to your Switch means nada.
Oh yeah, that's the norm now, especially if you're playing on an Xbox or PlayStation. You gotta buy a membership if you want to play online.
That is so stupid. I'm not gonna lie. That's absurd. Why
And
did
even
you
more
do
so,
that?
like the only upside though when it comes to the membership is it gives you access to some games you can play for free.
Yeah,
like every
on
month
the,
you get like 2 or 3 free games to download on Plus, and you get
like
access
on the
to big
Switch,
sell-out
you
games.
can play Game Boy Advance. Yeah, it's Game Boy Advance.
Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega
Super
Genesis, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance.
Yep. I mean, I have my individual membership, but yet I don't use my membership to play the Game Boy games or anything like that. I only use the membership to trade in Pokemon. That's it. I play Smash. I don't play online with it. I play my Sonic games. I don't use them for online play. I only play the online stuff for Pokemon. Other than that, I just have a online membership for no good reason. And once it expires, I don't even know if I want to renew it at this point. I mean, because I already have two out of 3 Pokédexes in Scarlet complete. There's only 2 Pokemon that I can't get in Scarlet, and my friend won't trade me the 2 that I need because he's saying I should get Violet and get it myself. Yeah, I'm not buying another freaking game and then purchasing DLC with it. I was lucky to find a pre-owned version of Scarlet that was a bundle that had the DLC already attached to it. So if any of you have Violet and have a Iron Boulder and an Iron Crown, I just need those 2, and then my Blueberry deck is completed.
Your Blueberry deck?
Blueberry Academy. That's the second DLC that's part of Scarlet and Violet. The first DLC is the Teal Mask. The second is the Indigo Disc. So that's the second DLC. That's the one. The Indigo Disc is the one that's all with the Blueberry Academy and that little turtle Pokemon, Terrapagos. Terrapagos, whatever. I mean, I know the both of you, don't you both own Scarlet or Violet or something? You guys have DLC?
I've only played 5 hours or 10 hours of it.
I own both, but I do not have the DLC.
What about
I own again. I've owned yes, I own the DLC, but I've only played like 5 hours of or 10 hours of Scarlet and Violet, or 10, maybe 20. I'm not gonna be playing it anytime soon.
And when it comes to Violet, I'm still in the beginning.
Lovely.
Yeah, and I will not be getting, even when I do play it, I will not be getting anywhere near the DLC for a long time.
I only played the DLC for fun. I didn't think I was gonna try to complete the decks for both of them. But I ended up beating the one for the Teal Mask. My Teal Mask one is complete. I just can't get my 2 other Violet exclusive legendaries because I don't own Violet. I've been trying to see if anyone would trade me their exclusives, but everyone is picky. Everybody is picky these days. And I have 2 extras of Raging Bolt and Gouging Fire to try to trade for the other box legendaries that people might need, and they're like, I don't need it because I already have a Gouging Fire. How did you get it? You're playing Violet. It's like, I own Scarlet too. Get out of my life! If you don't own Violet, how are you getting these things? It's like, I have some Violet Pokemon because I have a friend that plays Violet. But sometimes he's even picky too with things he trades.
If you can get extra in the game, I don't see why you shouldn't trade. He sounds like a fucking asshole.
He owns both Scarlet and Violet. He has both.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you can get extra of the Pokemon in the game, I don't see why he shouldn't have a problem trading. If it's a one-time Pokemon like a Legendary, I can understand him not wanting.
Yeah, and those are the last 2 Pokemon I need, and they're both.
Well, of course he's not gonna trade.
Legendaries.
At least ask him for the Pokedex entry, but of course he's not gonna trade you the actual Pokemon to keep.
I did.
Well, then he sounds like an asshole.
Nope.
He sounds like an asshole.
I know.
That makes no
I stopped talking to
sense.
him.
Well, that's also kind of dumb.
Yeah. It's
Not
because he
stop
said, yeah, he
talking
said,
to him
"Why
over
don't
that
you
is
get
kind of dumb.
Violet yourself?" I'm like, okay, I'm not getting Violet anytime soon. I wanted Violet instead of Scarlet, but couldn't find a pre-owned of Violet at the time. That came with the bundle.
Yeah.
Yet now I'm finding pre-owned versions of Violet up the ass, but no bundles.
Annoyed when I first got Scarlet and Violet. I was happy because I pre-ordered the bundle pack from GameStop. That came with the steel case book. If you pre-order the games,
Oh, I
and
didn't
when I went to
pre-order.
go pay it off,
Endless
they were like, "Oh,
replayability is
we're
the
sold
singular
out
reason,
of
but there
the
may be no
steel
more intel
case.
to collect.
Here's a digital code for the games instead." I'm like, "Oh, you motherfuckers!"
That was like when they started. It was during Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and they would give out free code cards for certain shiny Pokemon. I was lucky enough to get the last card for Marshadow. They almost ran out of Marshadow and shiny Poipole.
Yeah.
I got both Marshadow, shiny Poipole, and Zeraora. Not shiny Zeraora because they ran out of Zeraora, but I got the normal Zeraora.
Cause I know that like after that, that was like the last time I did any business with GameStop. Like you guys did me 30.
Yeah, I'm just sad they don't sell amiibos anymore.
I never got the point of using amiibo. Cause I know back on the 3DS, I was tempted in getting one because I remember with the girlfriend at the time when we broke up, the money I was saving for a fancy date, I used it to get myself Fire Emblem. Echoes, I think it was called. It was like a remake of one of their older games.
I haven't
And it
got
was
the
a
amiibo for Smash. That was the only reason
I
why I got
think
the
there was like an
amiibo.
amiibo for it. Like if you used it, it gave you access like a special dungeon in the game.
Yeah, and the amiibo in certain games they can give you like items. Like when I'm playing Kirby, that free Kirby game that's on the Switch. It's like some sort of 4-person beat 'em up for Kirby, and I would use my amiibo to get fragments. Other than that, that's really all the amiibo's good for. And then playing with it in Smash, which I already have my amiibo maxed out in Smash. It's level 50. That's it. That's as high as it goes. Once it hits level 50, it can't get any higher.
I do know I have
Oh.
a friend that he doesn't buy amiibos. He buys these like special cards online
Oh yeah,
that
now
have
there are
for the
amiibo
chip.
cards now.
And
So
he
they're
just
buying them
scans
as
that whenever he's
figures.
playing on the Switch or 3DS.
All right, can
Yeah.
one person talk at a time, please?
Oh.
Well, you're talking, he's talking. Let him talk, or vice versa. Like, cause how am I supposed to hear if I care? I don't, but I'm just saying, how are you gonna hear if you're talking? I'm sorry, it's too many voices overlapping, and it's hurt my head after a while. Like, that's how we get jumbled of, like the other day when we had Mercer with us and all of us were talking, it was hurting my head something awful.
I'm just reminded of that one theme song from Randy Orton. Hear voices in my head. Hey.
I never heard that song.
I don't see the similarity, but okay.
What is this? What was the song again?
Voices. I think it's just called Voices.
Never heard of it. But I do know what you were talking about with the amiibo cards. Instead of them being figures, they're cards now. I miss the
Yeah.
figures.
It's just it's for I think it's mainly for people that were either too late or can't afford the figures. I know there's assholes who just buy them and are selling them for like 5 times the price online.
I'm nudist.
Those are collectors.
I'm a nudist.
That's great.
Sorry.
No, you be you. You want to do that? That's fine with me.
I don't mean to hurt your feelings.
No, I'm not. No, I'm fine.
I just like looking at nudes.
Didn't hurt my feelings. I mean, I have to be honest. I do too. I look at men naked.
Nothing wrong with that.
I mean, so do I, personally.
I mean, Yeah, that's what. Well, I can't say that's what us furries do.
I like hookers. No, I'm kidding. No, I don't.
Because I was gonna say, back in my art classes, I had to stare a lot of naked dicks.
Well,
I never had
art
that.
is weird.
I never had that art. I had just normal art, I guess.
And also when fucking in the very beginning of my drawing career, I was selling a lot of porn pics and a lot of hentais.
Hey.
So I had to draw a lot of dicks.
I never drew any of that. To be honest, I never will.
You should do it now.
I mean, I draw Sonic OCs. Does that count as being something?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I got denied so fast.
I mean, I technically have, I have 3 OCs at the moment. I have, my main one, Rose, this one, Ow, which is blue and Japanese.
My badge.
Enough Borderlands 3, time for some Elden Ring.
My vag got
I
exploded.
think I know where the disc is.
And then I have one more OC, which is, well, technically 2 more. I have Luke and Ventus.
My vag got exploded so hard.
Okay. I don't know how to respond to that.
I don't either.
This is a moment, just nod and wave, just nod and wave.
You mean a smile and wave?
Yeah.
What's a smile?
Hank,
What's a wave?
I don't know. What's a smile? I don't know what a smile is. Anyone know the weakness to poison types?
So,
Ground and psychic.
I was gonna say both words. And dick.
Okay. Those are Pokemon types.
Dick of vagina. Onyx and Cloyster.
Weakness to poison type.
Oh.
No,
I forgot
yes.
about those 2.
Poison, yeah. Ground, psychic, and steel. Yeah.
Steel. Okay, I can use my Lucario. He's steel typed.
Does he have any steel moves?
Yes, he has Bullet Punch and Focus. Bullet Punch and another steel move that I forget its freaking name.
Because if you're facing someone who's using poison types, and also fun little fact, if you're using steel types, they're immune to being poisoned. So they try using any kind of poison move on you, and will not work.
They mostly try to use Toxic.
Now you should be fine with Lucario, because he'll be immune to toxic.
I'm trying to remember what that move is. Let's see what it is. What the hell is the move? Oh, Flash Cannon.
Elden Ring.
It's Flash Cannon.
I know when it comes to Pokemon Go, I abuse my Lucario. He's my go-to Pokemon when it comes to taking down Giovanni, some of the Team Rocket leaders.
I think I might have picked wrong. Steel ain't strong against poison types. This is a poison type. This Lycanroc is a poison type. How come Steel is super effective against it?
Let me double check, because usually Steel is strong against poison. Did they change it?
I have no idea. It's just saying it's effective. Yet I hit a critical move. Also, because my Lucario is level 100.
No, it's just, my bad, it's just ground and psychic types.
No, I didn't think steel was. But I said it because
Hold
you
up,
know
hold
more
up,
on me.
Pokemon Go thing.
So Steel ain't super effective against poison types? Because he's doing pretty good damage against this Lycanroc.
Yeah, it's
and
just ground and psychic types. They're just, the skill is just only immune to being poisoned.
Oh. Well, it's dead anyway. I killed it.
So sorry about that one, Wolf. I was off.
Oh, you're good. I killed it anyway. My Lucario is level 100, and its steel moves are boosted anyway, so it did pretty good damage against its Lycanroc. It was only a 4-star red anyway, so it wasn't that hard. Oh shit. I can't move. I'm on pins and needles. I I hate this. My legs are... They're cramped.
No.
No.
What do I do?
Be a
You know what?
noob.
Fuck it. I'm gonna, instead of going to practical, obviously, I'm gonna pick the hero class.
Noob.
That didn't answer my question, but okay.
Oh, sorry, Lord. Sorry.
Well,
What would you ask?
My legs, I can't move. What do I do? I'm like,
no.
I'm stuck.
No.
Here's the question. Are you hungry? Do you have to pee your shit?
No, I'm tired.
Then you're good.
Sleep.
Don't bother moving your ass right now. Just wiggle it more and get more comfy and just enjoy yourself.
Well, I have been sitting here. I've been sitting for a while, and now my legs. I can't move my legs.
Move.
And I swear, if I get up, I'm gonna fall on the floor.
Help! I have
Okay.
fallen and can't get up.
Just stay sitting and move your legs around until you wake them up.
I will do that. Because I've been. How long have I been playing Scarlet anyway?
Oh yes, or you'll fall flat on your ass. That's what I have to do every now and then. Is shake off the numbness of your knees so you can actually walk.
I gotta shake my hands out too, because my hands are cramping.
Yeah.
The way I gotta
Oh, if
hold
they're
the
cramping,
joint
then yeah,
button.
move. You're gonna want to just shake your leg about if you're cramping up. I thought you were just your legs fell asleep and your knees couldn't move. Because
Well,
I
no,
get
no,
that a
my
lot.
legs fell asleep, but my hands cramped.
I get that a lot when my legs fall asleep and I just go to get up and I'm just straight to the floor.
Yeah, I'm shaking my hands out because the way you gotta hold these Joy-Con grips, they're very uncomfortable. And now my hands just hurt.
Games like Mega Man are a no-go.
Oh, I won't play Mega Man.
Well, they're fantastic platformers, but the way you jump around and shoot comfortably, you gotta hold your head. You gotta like cramp up your fucking hand.
I should know because I owned an original Mega Man game.
Mega Man
and
X
never
on
touched
every
it after.
console. Every console's controller will do that to you, though, not just Switch. Oddly enough and ironically enough, the GameCube controller was the only controller comfortable enough for me to actually use for Mega Man. Maybe the buttons were small enough and positioned the best out of PlayStation's controllers or Switch's controllers. Because I would love to play Mega Man X on the PlayStation, but it's just too hard. It hurts my hand too damn much.
I think that's why a lot of times when you say you're gonna play on the Switch, buy a Pro controller because the Pro controllers can make your hands more
it's
comfortable, I
alright.
guess.
It's maybe for prolonged normal gaming, but not for Mega Man. For platformers and stuff like Mega Man, no, it's ass. Because your hands cramp some of it.
Well, I just found a legendary raid.
Old classic
already
controllers
faster.
the classic controllers are pretty much the best for the older games. For classic platformers.
Oh shit. I picked the wrong Pokemon against this. Oh crap.
Nice. I cry.
It's a water type, and I'm going against it with my steel fighting type. Awesome.
You should be fine, because water types are not effective against steel types, but also goes the same as if you use a steel move against water type, it won't be that effective either.
It has flamethrower.
Never mind, you're fucked.
Well, use fire against it.
It's a Paradox Suicune.
Fire it.
I meant to use my Miraidon against it, and I forgot to switch.
Use ass type against it.
Sure, I'll try to find one. I don't know what Pokemon type is that.
You got Milk Tank for milk type.
Ew.
Or Boop type.
I don't have a milk tank. I don't have one. I think I traded it. Okay, I switched Pokemon. I'm going back with Miraidon. And I know there's a joke to make with Miraidon.
I like to ride on Miraidon. No.
No, Miraidon these nuts.
No, I like to Miraidon these nuts too, but I like Miraidon. I like to Miraidon Rhydon.
They do the same thing with it's the same with Rhydon, its evolution.
I want 'em-
Rhyhorn,
Well, it's the other way around.
Koraidon and Miraidon.
I like
Both
to
all
Miraidon Rhydon. Well, I've always made Rhydon Rhydon. I like to Rhydon Rhydon.
I mean, I don't know what is so funny about that joke.
I like to write on Rhydon.
It's like every Pokemon so far that has the word Dawn at the end, they have to make that joke with it.
I like to Rhydon Nosepass Dawn.
Okay, that's a new one. I didn't think you could ride on
Nosepass?
Nosepass.
I mean, you can only go north, but still.
Oh, is that why it's pointing
It's
at the top?
it's magnetic. It faces north.
That's why.
Yeah,
Can you ride on Magnezone?
probably.
I mean, that's probably
I mean,
uncomfortable.
And why? You don't like getting screwed?
You're sitting on a screw.
You don't like getting screwed? I thought you liked getting screwed.
No.
Well, I guess you're a virgin then.
Oh.
Well, you don't we all like getting screwed?
I think I am right now. By this legendary. By a two-tailed Suicune.
That's it. We gotta take a picture of this legendary and cancel him on Twitter.
Why does
No, I
Suicune
don't
have
wanna.
two tails?
Why does Suicune have tits? I don't know.
No, it has double tails.
Don't ask why. Because it's digressed and went backwards into its more primal form, I guess.
It's a dragon. Literally Suicune's a dragon.
Alright, well I don't know. Those paradox forms are like their past forms or whatever the fuck.
When did Suicune become a dragon?
When it became a paradox version of itself. I mean, isn't the paradox Pokemon the original versions of them?
I guess, but I don't remember looking.
I haven't beaten the game, so I don't know anything about that whole stupid canonical story of it all.
I wonder if it's the same thing with Gouging Fire and Raging Bolt, the two paradox versions of Entei and Raikou.
Well, because I know the primal forms of Groudon and Kyogre were their original state.
Yeah, we don't know the original dragon. Which
Same
was
thing.
Kyurem.
Same thing with the forms of fucking Sinnoh's legendaries. That's
Which were
their
the legendaries in
that-
Sinnoh?
Dialga and Palkia.
Dialga.
Yeah, that's their original fucking forms. They decided to give us all that knowledge. So I'm assuming all the other forms of these
Giratina.
stupid Pokemon are their actual actual states before actual natural evolution changed them. I don't know if that.
Giratina?
I guess no, not that. That's a different thing. The origin form shit. That's different. That's always been around. I'm talking about natural change to the Pokemon through like how real life animals changed over years.
So like with Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kyurem, when they were the original dragon,
I don't know what you mean.
there was a fusion between Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kyurem. They were known as the original dragon until they all separated off the Reshiram, Kyurem, and Zekrom.
I guess. I don't really count that as an evolution. I meant change over time. Meaning the paradox Pokemon looked like that at one point and then changed as time evolved. As more were born somehow.
Okay.
Kind of like how animals and people change over time. Over years of sex and age and time. Like, animals definitely aren't the same they used to be. People aren't the same they used to be. That's what I'm getting at.
Okay, there is one Pokemon that a lot of people think, you know the Pokemon Cyclizar looks like Miraidon and Koraidon?
Yeah.
Because they say Koraidon is a ancient version of Cyclizar, and Miraidon is
Yeah,
its
probably.
future counterpart.
Yeah, something like that, I guess.
Because, You look at Cyclozar, it has the wheels at the bottom, but yet you can't ride it.
Kind of like how the Hisui Pokemon Electrode was wooden and now it's steel. Over time,
And then-
certain stuff in the environment changed it. I mean, like that.
weirder?
Natural something. Like how animals in real life change to fit their environment. Not something that Pokemon just decide to throw in out of nowhere. That's what I feel like the Paradox Pokemon are, just how they were naturally, and then through life, they had to change to survive, so Suicune no longer has these extra appendages.
Yep,
I don't-
no extra-
I don't
no
know
extra
if-
tails.
Like how Saiyans evolved eventually through getting stronger, and that's why they don't have tails anymore, because they evolved past it. They hit a certain strength threshold. Vegeta lost his when he was cut off, when his was cut off by Yajirobe. That's
His got cut off.
yes, and that's another example of like just natural evolution. They
It was the
grew.
same with, Gohan, wasn't it? Didn't Gohan's get cut off too?
It did, yes. It was ripped off by Piccolo, and
Right,
then
yeah,
and
his
then
was
and
ripped
then and then it came back during the fight with Vegeta, because that's when
Yeah.
Gohan transformed against Vegeta. It was basically removed not long after that.
off. Technically, Suicune does still have its double tails, but it's ribbons now. It's two ribbons for its
But like,
tail.
yeah, that's like an example with evolution right there. Is Saiyans, once they have a certain threshold, they don't need tails anymore. I don't,
Yep.
Vegeta was at around 20k by the time he got healed, because he was at 18,000 normally, and then he got defeated, obviously, so he boosted up to 20-something thousand. So I want to say around there is when they lose their tails. I want to say that's the same with evolution in the Pokemon world. They
Yeah,
probably
because,
changed so dramatically. I don't know. That's why I don't like these primal forms of Pokemon, because Groudon and Kyogre are ancient forms. Okay, so
Yeah.
why are they no longer that? What happened?
is it the same thing with Rayquaza? Didn't Rayquaza?
Well, yes, he does have an. He does his
mega.
mega form. Yes, it's the same. They all have. That's how they all originally looked due to the lore. So if there's past Pokemon, like Miraida or whatever, and you know all the others,
Yeah.
and then there's the future versions of certain Pokemon. Of course, that's how they looked in the past, and then that's how they look in the current, and then there's whatever the fuck how they look like that in the future. I don't know how that's not man-made though.
Mm-hmm.
If they've explained that it's man-made, that's fine. But if you don't know if they're man-made or if it's explained that it's natural, which makes no sense, how something can go from living flesh to a body, yeah, a more man-made like object, something that was made from metal or steel or other products that were, you know, man-crafted.
It's the same thing with Miraidon, because like Cyclozar isn't made of metal, but yet Miraidon is a robotic, you
Yeah.
know,
Well,
dragon thing.
fucking Magnemite's natural. Voltorb
Yeah,
is
he's a
natural.
magnet.
They're all Steelix is natural. I mean, it's just Earth. They're swallowing the, you know, like how we're getting too into it, but like how Onyx becomes Steelix. He's literally eating the iron in the Earth. It's not like he's fucking becoming metal through man-made. He's not fucking what's its name, Genesect.
Yeah, poor Genesect. He was in pain. Poor
Gotta
thing.
now. What was Genesect though? Because it was a Pokemon that was turned into a Steel. Why is his type? Why is he nowhere around? Why is his type gone? Was every single fucking original Genesect turned metal?
I don't know. It's like the shiny one. The shiny one he's red. So what happened to him? Did he bleed or something? I don't know.
Okay, you're thinking a little too. That's a little too far. But
He
I.
ate too much hot pepper and he.
That's
can't
a little.
escape the heat.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
little.
there you go.
But that's the thing. Man-made genetic Pokemon that were real Pokemon that got turned into something else. What were they before?
Like Mewtwo?
Yeah, well, Mewtwo was always cloned. Mewtwo wasn't anything. He was Mew, technically. Mewtwo
Yeah.
was Mewtwo. He was something else. Because he's a clone of Mew. Same with
Mew-
Porygon.
oh,
Same with Porygon. Porygon is not a clone, but there was no life for Porygon because he was man-made 100%. Mewtwo is man-made 100%.
And yet we all know Porygon caused seizures.
Yes. And I will never watch that episode again.
I never even saw that episode.
I
nor do
have.
want to. I don't.
I
know how
have. I have, and I have, and I either developed epilepsy much later in my life because I had a seizure and I have epilepsy now. So I watched it straight up, and it didn't bother me. I mean, I didn't like have my eyes open the whole time, but I did see it. I would not. Watching flashing lights is stupid anyway, and I don't like lights now. They hurt even more in my eyes.
I mean, there's a lot of futuristic Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet.
Well, I
you
want
get a futuristic Hydreigon. You have a
Fuck 'em.
Iron Hariyama. What a name!
Harry.
I do love how somebody on TikTok made a joke when it comes to the Pokemon from the past. Just give them eyeliner.
What was that line?
Just give them more eyeliner for the Pokemon in the past.
I don't get the joke, but that is clever.
'Cause I have to agree when it comes to Scarlet and Violet, is that the designs for the past Pokemon are a lot better looking than the ones from the future Pokemon.
Yeah, what are the past Pokemon? Like, I don't remember. Oh yeah, there's Brute Bonnet. That's a past Pokemon. Fluttermane is another one.
I think Tyranitar has a past form too.
Grey Tusk is another one.
That thing was a pain to fight.
What, Grey Tusk?
Yeah. For that one mission for the guy that wanted to get the hearse for his dog.
And then Roaring Moon. Is Roaring Moon a past or is he future?
I'm not quite sure. I have to see a picture of it.
It looks like Salamence, but it's bigger. It's more. Hold on, I can find a picture of Roaring Moon.
Meow.
That sounds like a cat.
Meow.
Yeah, that is a cat.
Nope.
It's not a cat? What is it?
Me.
Oh, I thought it was a cat. I'm like, is there
Meow?
a cat somewhere?
I mean, me. I'm meowing, so sometimes.
Meow, 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 meow.
I like kitties with
I'm looking
kitties.
for a picture of Roaring Moon to see what he is.
I am
I
a
think
roaring
he's-
moon.
I think Roaring Moon is ancient. I don't think he's futuristic.
I'm a booty.
Sure, we'll go with that.
We don't have to. We can leave with it. We can leave with it.
Iron Valiant is another future Pokemon, but I'm trying to figure out what Roaring Moon is. I think he's ancient. That's what I'm
Well, that's
thinking
just
he is.
rude. Maybe he identifies as young?
Okay, I'm assuming what he is.
Yes. Could be a season. You never know.
Well, I don't know what he is, if he's a futuristic Pokemon or if he's an ancient Pokemon. I think he's an ancient Salamence.
Maybe he identifies as modern. Maybe he's an ancient Pokemon who identifies as a future one. You never know.
You just imagine it pops up in
Probably.
your game. Did you just assume my history?
Yes.
Sure, go up to a futuristic Pokemon and ask, hey, are you futuristic or are you ancient? What are you?
You just imagine identify as a grandpa, so I'm ancient.
I mean, people identify as seasons now.
Oh, I
I'm
saw
more-
that. That is
I'm
so
more of a
retarded.
winter. I'm more of a winter or autumn.
I'm a bear. I just hibernate all
Rar. Rar XD.
the time.
I identify as a gay slut.
You whore! Correction, you gay whore!
So sorry.
Okay.
I'm very
I found
happy.
a picture of Roaring Moon. Reaper, check your DM.
Alright.
I am very happy.
Making me twist my body to go on the laptop. How dare you?
Sorry.
Alright, where you at? There you at? Oh yeah,
See,
he's fast.
That's
He's fast.
ancient. Ancient past, whatever.
It doesn't help that he's posting like.
Yeah, he's like, He's wrapped around the rock, and he's like, "Look how menacing I am."
I'll show you what I can do. Get him!
Yeah, I just want to run up to that thing and give it a big old hug.
This kind of reminds me. Do you know of the old Godzilla movies?
Yes.
I love Godzilla. I have all the movies downloaded on the laptop.
I want to
And
watch the new one.
I have yet to see the American one, King Kong and Godzilla, the newer one. I have yet to see minus Godzilla. But I'm hoping to be able to watch it once it comes available here on DVD. But
King Ghidorah is my favorite. That three-headed dragon, King Ghidorah.
yeah, cause like I'm trying to remember the name of that one kaiju that Godzilla fights in the beginning because his best friend. With the spikes, I just love how like in the original suit, it was a female that wore the suit, and during like the rehearsals of the fight scene, she'll like do the role herself. It's so cute. Seeing like on YouTube the whole thing when she's in the suit, all you hear is her going, rah, rah.
I'm thinking of Shin. Is that Shin? Is that Shin Godzilla?
No, it's from the original ones, from like the one after the 1954 one. That monster he fought in the Godzilla Raids Again. The one that has the spikes on his back.
I didn't watch the 1954 Godzilla. I didn't watch the older Godzillas. I watched the newer ones, like the 2014 Godzilla.
Oh, you're
Legendary.
missing out. The older ones are a classic, but like if you want to watch the OG Godzilla movies, watch them in Japanese with subtitles if you can, because the American versions they're censored.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. But I want to watch the new Godzilla movie that just came out, Godzilla X Kong, or yeah.
Since you go to the library a lot, that takes on hold on the Blu-ray and DVD, and I'm on the waiting list.
Oh, for the new Godzilla movie?
Yep. Cause I also placed a hold on the new Princess Peach Switch game. I'm on like in 54th place right now on the waiting list to check it out.
Oh, I forgot the name of that game. Was it the Peaches something? I forgot what it was called. What's the name of the new Peach game? I completely forgot.
Let me check. Let me go on to my library account.
Ow, not again.
Oh, what's wrong? The leg's not moving?
My leg locked up. And it's my left leg. I'm more right dominant anyway, so if my left side is any locked up, I'm more right dominant anyway. Ah.
It's called Princess Peach Showtime.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And I moved up. I'm at 52 place right now.
I wanted to play the Super Mario Wonder, but I don't think I want to now. It takes too long to complete. Is off to you. Oh, we can soar to the moon in this great wide open world. Jump with me, collect coins with me. Okay, I don't know why I started singing that. Why did I don't know why I just started singing the Odyssey song.
That's the other thing came to mind. Do I have to jump? My knees hurt.
You too with your knees? I'm not that old, and yet my knees hurt.
How old are you again, Wolf?
I just turned 23.
Oh man, to be that young again. I just have my belly.
Okay.
Enjoy being 23, but again, nobody likes you when you're 23.
Why do you think I have no friends? I'm alone.
Do you at least know what I'm talking about though when I say nobody likes you when you're 23?
All my friends left me.
No. I like
Why
that.
did they leave you?
I had friends that used to live here, and then they all moved.
Oh, what assholes.
Well, it wasn't their fault, it was their parents that had to make the move.
Oh.
They didn't even bother to take you. Man, they are assholes.
Yeah, it's still assholes. Screw them. Screw those guys.
Yet, I know where my other friend lives, but we don't talk anymore.
They aren't true
He
parents if they don't take
He
their...
blocked me.
They aren't true parents
Why-
if they
why
don't
did he
take their
block you?
kids friends with.
don't know. We were really good friends, and we stopped talking for some reason, and now he got a new phone, so I don't know his number anymore. So I think that's why he blocked me on his older number, because he got a new number or whatever. I don't remember the whole story.
Oh, that sucks. I'm kind of dumb blocking for that reason.
He was the one that I played X with him. I played Oris, Omega, Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire with him.
Yeah.
We traded Pokemon cards a lot.
I like funky to
Oh, then Wolf, down the road, if I get back on playing Scarlet and Violet, we could add each other, and I could trade with you here and there.
I mean, I have my other friend that we talked to on Discord. He's the reason why my Paldean deck is finished, because I had to
Nice.
get something from Violet. So I did complete the Violet, the Paldean deck, and then I completed my Kitakami deck on my own.
So I know I gotta eventually go back into and try to do those terror race before the end, so I could get the Suicune, the Entei, and the
Yeah,
Raikou.
those end Monday, so you better hop to it. I have a
Because
second
when it comes to like my Switch, I barely give her any attention. The PS5 is my main whore.
If
I
you
touch her
need
all the time.
if you need Walking Wake, I do have a spare.
Is that what it's called? Walking Away?
Yes, that's the future past Suicune. I do have I have a double of it, but I don't have a dupe of Iron Leaves. Iron
Because I
Leaves
know
is
like
from
once
Violet.
I start playing Violet, do you need the motorcycle Pokemon from Violet for your decks, or do you have it?
I only have one. I have my friend's Maridon.
Because I know.
That he let me keep because he restarted his Violet, so he
Yeah.
let me keep his.
Because I know we get an extra one once we go to the other world in the middle of the crater.
Yeah, that's how I got his Maridon. I gave him my spare Coridon because he needed it for his Pokédex.
Because I know recently I got a shiny. Do you know of a website called Serby.net?
Yes, I know about Serby. Yes.
Have you been doing those gold events, those mystery gifts? I know, like, I think one of them was like a shiny Arcanine.
I don't think it was shiny Arcanine. They did one for shiny Lucario.
Yeah, I got that one.
I don't remember the one for shiny Arcanine though.
At least I think so. I'm gonna have to like,
I think that might have been an old one. The recent one that just got released was for a Iron Hands.
Yeah, I got that one. I was able to nab that one.
The other one was for a Sprigatito, which I think I have the Sprigatito. I just don't know what. Yeah, I have the Sprigatito. It's from the anime. It's the Pokemon trainer name is Ayako, Liako. I don't know how to say its name, but it's from the anime. The newer anime that got released. Then they released the partner Sprigatito. The Iron Hands was from. I forgot what the Iron Hands was from.
I do enjoy how like they're also doing something in Pokemon Go for that anime that came out. They're giving us the Pikachu wearing some kind of captain's hat, and he shows up all cross-armed, and I was happy I got him shiny.
Oh, you talking about all the like ash hats? They did that as well. They did that also in X and no, I'm sorry, they did it in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. They were doing different Pikachu hats, and I think I got the Hoenn capped Pikachu. I got mine from Hoenn.
The one thing that kind of sucks though, I remember in the 3DS, I forget which game it was. They gave us a Luchador Pikachu, a Pikachu wearing a fancy dress.
Yeah, that was Pikachu Libre, and that Pikachu's female.
It kind of sucks that mine I have, they're forever stuck in a 3DS. I can't put them over to the Switch now.
Yeah, that's the same thing with a lot of my mythicals. I have a shiny Marshadow and a not shiny Marshadow, shiny Darkrai. I have a shiny Darkrai that's stuck in Ultra Moon, and I can't port it over to the Switch because I don't have the upgraded version of Pokemon Home. I have to buy the upgraded version of Home to be able to access the Pokemon off my 3DS, and I'd have to also buy Pokemon Bank and then Pokemon Transfer. But since the eShop is shut down on the 3DS, you can buy Pokemon Home and Transfer for free. If you already had them downloaded on your 3DS, all you gotta do is reinstall them and they're free.
Yeah.
So if I eventually do buy the upgraded version of Home and then try to... They say you have to plug your 3DS into the Switch ports to be able to transfer everything from Bank, use Pokemon Transfer, and then bring it all into Home. The only
How
things
How you connect your 3DS to a Switch port?
I have no idea. That's why I'm trying to figure that out myself. I'm like, how are you going to plug your 3DS into the Switch ports? Unless the way you gotta do it is if they both share the same Wi-Fi connector. I don't know. I'd have to look it up one day when I do decide to bring everything from Ultra Moon to Scarlet. I'll have to see. Because I want to bring some of my shinies that I have in Ultra Moon to Scarlet. And see how they look in the 3D renderings off from the 3DS to the Switch.
I feel you, because on the 3DS, I have so many fucking shinies. Legendary shinies with exclusive abilities, a whole bunch of shiny, perfect IV healing ability Pokemon. Because I used to be hardcore in the competitive scene. And all those Pokemon are just collecting dust now on my 3DS.
Yep, I have a shiny Arceus and a shiny Rayquaza in Ultra Moon. Actually, no. My shiny Arceus is in Pokemon Y, and my shiny Rayquaza is in Ultra Moon. But the only sad part is if I bring it into Scarlet, I can no longer Mega Evolve my shiny Rayquaza. And I love its Mega Evolution. Because I'm sad that they no longer use Mega Evolution in Scarlet and Violet, but yet in the new Legends game, Legends ZA, they are bringing back
ZA.
Mega Evolution.
It's not. It's ZA.
Well, I pronounce it ZA.
Yeah, it's not.
It sounds funny that way.
It's not. It's Zygarde and Az.
Yeah,
AZ.
They made a joke about it.
Yeah, I know, but that's why it's called ZA. It's because it's Zygarde. It's supposed to be the past on the fucking war. It's gonna explain why AZ is 1,000-something years old, and it's gonna somehow have to do with Zygarde being the ecosystem protector.
I guess that's why we never got Pokemon Z when Pokemon X and Y were released.
Well, they did not plan ZA that part of things. But, yeah, probably.
And then we all...
You never know, they may have had plans to do more with Zygarde, which is why he was in Sun and Moon with other forms.
Yeah, his true form. His 10%, the 50%, and then the true form.
Which makes no sense.
Everyone always was thinking when Sword and Shield was released, everyone was thinking, oh, there's gonna be a third installment for the Galar Pokemon. Pokemon Gun. I'm like, are you people for real here?
Not every game has to have a third version. Some have 4. Some had 2.
Yeah, we had...
Black and White still have
Black,
2,
White,
even though it has
White 2,
sequels.
Black 2.
Technically, it's still 2.
And then
Because there's no third Black and
was
White game.
separate.
There is no third whatever.
Yeah, because then we had
Sun and Moon also. Only Sun and Moon and Ultra.
Yep.
Still 2 games
Sun,
each.
Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
Don't forget Sun and Moon
And they're the
Mega,
same game.
Sun and Moon Groovy.
Worse.
What? Sun and Moon Groovy? What in the hell? Okay. I know that there was Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, but Platinum everyone was saying was separate. I don't think Platinum was separate. Platinum was with Diamond and Pearl. But yet Platinum didn't get a remake. Diamond and Pearl did. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Where is a Platinum remake?
Yeah, man, that was fun replaying through Pearl and Diamond and Pearl on the Switch. Cause like right now I'm playing through Pearl, and I am on one of Lake Express trying to get a shiny. Cause I saw reset it to get a shiny Palkia in Pearl.
Good luck with that.
Alright, I already got that one shiny. I got one Lake Spirit shiny. I'm working on the second one. The one I gave up with is the one that flees. You have to catch it. Because in order to get that one shiny, you have to like save in the cave, chase it down, save it shiny. And it's too much work. Like fuck it. That one I'll catch regular.
Speaking of legendary shinies, in Legends, I have a shiny Garatina, a shiny Palkia, and a shiny Dialga.
Damn, Wolf! Just how much were you blowing Nintendo that day? God damn!
I basically have... Oh, I even have shiny Mesprit, shiny Uxie, and shiny Azelf. I can literally pull up Legends right now and show every shiny that I have in that game.
I am still in the very beginning of Arceus.
I even have a shiny Alpha Gudra, shiny Alpha Zoroark, shiny Sneasler, which that was a pain in the ass to get.
Yeah.
Shiny Avalugg, that one wasn't as hard. And I forget what else. But I can pull up my boxes in Scarlet and name every shiny that I have in Scarlet. Which I know what boxes they're in. I'm gonna find my box real quick. Okay, I have a shiny Corviknight, a shiny Gulpin, shiny Screamtail, which I named my shiny Screamtail Marceline after that vampire in Adventure Time. Shiny Noctowl, I named it Ash, because in the anime, Ash got a shiny Noctowl.
Yeah.
He didn't even know it was shiny. Wait, did you watch the older anime of Pokemon?
I did. I know what you're talking about from the Gold and Silver season.
Yeah, and he found a golden Noctowl. Or did he find it as a Hoot-Hoot, or did he find it as a Noctowl?
That was a Noctowl.
Okay, it was a Noctowl.
And he was
Then
smaller than a regular sized Noctowl too.
Then I got a shiny Rellor, shiny Mimikyu. You know the hard thing with shiny Mimikyu? You
What?
can't tell when it's shiny. When it's out in the open, especially in a dark area, it's very hard to tell when Mimikyu is shiny. Because its cloth is like a washed out gray color, and you can't see it. So finding shiny Mimikyu was no, I didn't catch this one. This one I hatched it because it's level 1, so yeah, it was hatched. It took a lot of breeding. Then this one was random. I found a shiny Larvesta. I was still running through the story. I was going somewhere in the game, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's a shiny Larvesta.
The only shiny I have in Legends right now is the shiny Ponytail you get through the one of the quests.
Oh yeah, that's your free shiny right there.
Oh man, I have a slew of shinies in Arceus.
And then I have a shiny Gyarados. That was my first shiny in Legends, besides Ponyta.
That's pathetic. That's some sad shiny. Sorry to say.
What?
Gyarados is a shitty shiny. I'm sorry.
It's red. red.
Oh, I'm not a fan of red, but that's not what I mean.
But he's such a good trainer.
But
You say you're not a fan of red.
We're talking
The
about the
color
red.
red.
I know.
Please.
Yes, red is a good trainer.
I don't.
And blue.
The color red is not the problem. It's that it's Gyarados.
Well, yeah, Gyarados isn't the best Pokemon in the shelf there.
No, it's because he's given to you.
Well, yeah, it was given to us in our Golden
Ponyta is
Silver,
fine. Ponyta's fine because it hasn't been done before.
Yeah, but Gyarados was a dead giveaway to
So
give a shiny.
I kind of don't like it whenever I get Gyarados. I'd rather have Magikarp shiny.
I'll never forget how angry I was the first time I got my shiny Magikarp in Go. I was walking outside doing Pokemon over 3 in the morning, taking out a spoofer for the gyms. When I evolve a Magikarp I have for the original Mew quest to get the free one.
Mm-hmm.
And then like after I evolved it, the 400 candies to evolve it, I was so happy. Yeah, I finally evolved it. Then one spawned by me, tapped that one, it was shiny. I was like, no! I
have two of them.
Shiny one.
I have 2 shiny Magikarps. One of them is a fully evolved shiny Gyarados, and the other 2 are just 2 shiny Magikarps. One is named Golden Fish, and the other one is Goldfish.
Golden Fish?
Yeah, Golden Fish, and the other one is Goldfish. Goldfish, like the snack.
I could go for some Golden Fish actually.
I don't have any more Goldfish. I bought those new Goldfish that they're supposed to be like Goldfish and chips, like mixed together. I finished them immediately. They were good.
The only downside when it comes around me, it's kind of hard to get my hands on gold chips because like the only grocery store that's buying me is a Hispanic one, so they only have gold chips in there. Once in a while they might have some. So I know they had for a while. They had the cheddar ones, and they were delicious.
Oh, I figured out what typing Heracross is. Heracross is bug fighting.
That's what I thought.
Because I just looked up my shiny one. It's bug fighting, and its Terra type is bug. So it's bug, like I said.
Are you able to do the Mega Raid Day for Heracross and Pokemon Go?
I only did one raid. Only one Mega Raid for Heracross. I didn't have time to really do them.
My friend got mad at me because hold on, let me type it in. HR. Because when it came to Heracross, I got 3 of them shiny. I want to say.
Lucky. I only have 2 I have 2 in Scarlet. I have 1 female shiny Heracross and 1 shiny male Heracross. Yet they're both pink. The female is pink and the male is pink. I find it funny that the shiny of male and female Heracross are pink.
Yeah, I have 3 shiny Heracross, and I'm happy I was able to get both. I have 2 males and 1 shiny female.
Have you Mega Evolved any of them?
No, I only Mega, from the raid day, I Mega Evolved my strongest one because I powered it up.
Oh.
Because right now, my strongest one, I want to say it's a 98%, and the CP for him right now is 3,100. And when I Mega Evolve him, he goes up to 4,800.
That's a shame. He's not a Shundo. He's not a shiny 100 Pokemon. I have 2 Hundos, and they're both baby Pokemon. It's one of them is a Furret, and the other one is a Shiftry. Those are my only 2 level 100% Pokemon, and the Furret was random. Oh. And I have 1 shiny Pokemon I was so happy to find in Legends. Shiny Gabite.
Oh!
And I refuse to evolve it. Because I named it after my favorite dinosaur in the Jurassic Park series, that Velociraptor. Blue. I refuse to evolve it because shiny Garchomp loses its blue coloring, so I refuse to evolve my female shiny Gabite.
I
So
know when it comes
it'll
to
stay Gabite.
when it comes to Garchomp, I have two perfect ones, and I fully evolved them in Pokemon Go. And the first one I got that was a perfect. I think I caught it from a raid, and he's already max CP, and as Mega Evolve level, it's max at 3.
I'm just sad that Mega Garchomp, shiny Garchomp, is kind of lame. But yet when you have Mega Evolve it, it's pink, a pink shark.
Yeah.
It's amazing, but it's basic. You can hardly tell that it's shiny. Its shiny color is so washed out. It's like you see shiny Gibble. Shiny Gibble is also blue. Gabite's a darker blue. Where's the blue coloring go when it turns into Garchomp? It's gone.
Because when it comes to Garchomp, I am a Garchomp whore. When it comes to a Gibble, I have maybe like over 100 in my Pokemon Go inventory. And like half of them are like lucky or shiny luckies.
I don't have any lucky Pokemon.
I have a shit ton of lucky Pokemon.
Well, that's because I can't trade with people and go.
Cause freaking like Wolf. Also, a quick little heads up. If you have any Pokemon that are close to being maxed out in CP, don't do it. Save it to your level 46.
Yeah, some of them they say it's not worth it to max them out. If they're not good, like in PvP, don't bother maxing them out.
No, I'm just saying that because once you hit level 46, there's gonna be a task. In order for you to get to 47, you have to max out I think 3 or 4 Pokemon CP.
I wouldn't know because I'm only like in the 30s, I think.
Yeah. Because I know once you hit level 40, in order to get to level 41, I know 2 of the tasks. One of them is catch 200 Pokemon in a single day, and the other one is to have the original Kanto decks completed.
I don't even have my Kanto deck like even halfway finished. Because when Kanto was having its raid like hour or something, the Kanto raid hours and stuff, I couldn't find any raids to do for the Kanto raids. So I'm like, oh well, I guess I'm not getting the Kanto Pokemon. Even when GoFest started for Kanto, I couldn't do them.
Oh, as you always know, if there's any kind of raid Pokemon you want to do down a roll, give me a heads up. And I will send you an invite here and there if I see you online. Cause I'm a one-man army in Pokemon Go. I solo a lot of 5-star raids.
What is the most recent 5-star raid that's going to be coming up soon? I think it's...
Right now, it's the water fairy thing from top of something.
Tapu Lele?
I think so. The one looks like it's in a seashell.
Yeah, I think that's Tapu... No, that's Tapu... I think that's Tapu Lele. Give me a second, I'll look it up.
Yeah, because the water fairy one is in rotation right now.
Let me take a look at it. I think that's Tapu Lele or Tapu Fini. Yep, that's Tapu Bulu. I'm looking for the other one. That's the grass one.
Because the one I'm talking about is I want to say it's the water fairy type one.
Yeah, that's Tapu Fini. It's Tapu Fini.
I do want to get a shiny because the shiny looks nice.
All the Tapu shinies are beautiful. They're all black.
I remember the one joke I made the first time they dropped Shiny Rayquaza. I was usually part of a raid group. We went at the park, and I made the joke. The one time you want it to be black, and I had everybody laughing.
Now, I think my most favorite shiny in Scarlet is my shiny Lechonk.
Ah, Lechonk!
The shiny pig.
Is everyone okay?
I found it in an outbreak.
Play booty!
I will make shiny bacon out of that Lechonk. I'm also waiting for shiny Yveltal. I have a shiny Yveltal in Ultra Moon, and I want to bring it into Scarlet. My shiny bacon bird. That's literally what it looks like. It's white with this crimson red bottom, and it looks beautiful, just like bacon.
I just can't believe how it ends.
No lie, Wolf, you're making me crave bacon right now. I don't have bacon at home.
Aw, boo! I have both turkey and regular bacon.
I like ball
Wolf,
bacon.
I hate you so much right now because I am so jealous of you right now.
Ball bacon. Bacon balls.
Behold the bacon. And then I
Bacon
have
bacon
this
balls.
beautiful, shiny, like pink and yellow Komo-o. Komo-o? Yeah, Komo-o.
Kakaho.
Yep, sure, we'll say it like that. Because I don't know how to say it either.
Kakmo.
I did 2 outbreaks and found shiny Varoom.
Ooh.
You know the car Pokemon that Team
Yeah,
Star
the little
uses?
engine. I hated that thing because I barely got it in Pokemon Go. I was a pain in the ass to get it. Because he only has from the red eggs from taking down the Team Rocket leader.
I have 2 of them. One of the Varooms I named Team Star, and the other one I didn't nickname. It seemed fitting to name the Varoom Team Star, but since I'm going to fully evolve the Team Star one, and to say, look, I have Team Star following behind me, but it's smaller. I don't have this giant freaking car.
Backstab, bitch!
But yet
I
when
like
you
you now.
But yet when you rebattle Team Star, they're not fighting on their vehicles anymore. That's the sad part. I wish they would fight on the vehicles again.
I did like
love
the
fighting those
design
giant
for
cars.
some of the teams, like the girl with the red head. She was cute.
Oh, what was her name? Mela?
And I also like the wrestling chick.
I like the fairy user, the one that's supposed to be the rich kid. He's such a snotty rich boy. And yet when you go to the back to the school and you see the Team Star people there, he's the only one that is still acting like a little prick. And he's still acting like his little rich self, being like, oh, why do you need to teach me? I know what I'm doing. Shut up, you little rich kid. Everyone's just want to flip you and be like, be quiet.
No, I wanna go.
Yeah, go sit in the corner, you little snotty rich kid.
That's how I talk.
You just want to like put your finger on his forehead and just watch him flare his arms around. Eh.
Oh,
I follow Gus.
I like.
How did you follow dust?
I blew off some dust on my screen and inhaled it. that was something right there. Sure. Why do I have to inhale dust?
It's like you can't catch a break tonight.
Nope, I can't. Oh, I did catch a recent shiny, and I love this shiny Palo Sand, the black sand castle.
Ooh, that's a nice shiny to have. Are you gonna keep it or are you gonna evolve it?
It is fully evolved. Palo Sand is its full evolution.
Okay.
Sandy Gas was its basic. But I found an outbreak of just Palo Sand, and the black sand reminds me of... There actually is a real thing called black sand, and it's really, really nice to touch, because it's really soft.
It's like
It's
it's
not
as
like,
black as my soul.
It's not like touching normal sand, where normal sand gets everywhere.
Yeah.
Black sand doesn't do that. You can step on it, you can dig your hands into it, it won't stick to you.
Did you charge it extra for to step on it?
No.
Good.
I know I should have. I should have paid it to step on it.
Spank it a little.
And where did you touch up black sand at?
There aren't any black. There isn't any black sand beaches in here, but I've seen like videos of people going out to like the Pacific, like to the Pacific Ocean or something.
Yeah.
And I forget where exactly you can find black sand. I think it's somewhere they said like in the Dead Sea you can find black sand, and literally if you go swimming in the Dead Sea, you can't go under the water. You just float. The Dead Sea water is so light that you don't sink. You just float. It's weight in the Dead Sea.
For some
There's no such
reason,
thing.
freaking what were you saying? It just kind of reminds me of Georgie. Join us. We all float down here. Everybody floats.
Where's that from?
It.
Right, I didn't watch that movie.
Not get into
I know
it.
a lot about Pennywise.
Not get into that series.
Oh, speaking of Pokemon Go, they're re-releasing the Master Ball.
Oh yes, I'm excited for my third Master Ball.
I used my Master Ball to catch Galarian Articuno.
Were you able to get the second one?
I had two. I used one to catch another legendary, and then I used my second one to catch Articuno.
Well, I should get the Master Ball and use it to catch the hardest Pokemon in any game ever, Caterpie.
No, waste it on a Bidoof.
Caterpie's worse. Bidoof.
Sure. But everyone's thinking Bidoof is God.
I got a perfect IV Bidoof in Pokemon Go and they named God.
That's because people control with it and actually win.
Mm-hmm.
Caterpie is weaker than them. At least Bidoof is a slave in some regard. It's got use. Caterpie doesn't.
Speaking of Caterpie, they made these like funny Pokemon cards, and it's literally of Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. Their EX cards are literally named Caterpie EX. And it's not a picture of Caterpie on the card. It's literally just a picture of Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. But their top of the card is named Caterpie.
I'm going to head off and jerk. Oh, no. I'm gonna go off and jerk off.
Have fun.
Because I'm a jerk off.
Don't drink it too hard because you don't want to be sore in the morning.
I want to be
Yep.
sore right now.
I am sore.
I want to make myself sore.
Are you Sora?
No. I am not Sky.
What,
I'm
Sora is...
more yeah, Sora is Sky. I'm more grounded. That's where his name comes from.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes. Air.
Oh, well, now I know.
Air. A lot of names comes from something.
Then where does Rox's name come from?
It's
In that
anagram.
case,
It's
since Brett, you're getting off.
yeah.
Good night, Brett. Good night, Wolf. Hopefully you're less sore in the morning and able to move your legs.
Roxas is just an anagram of Sora with an accident.
Yeah, I think I'm also
And
gonna head off
bye-bye.
and go to sleep. Damn it, my buttons don't want to work.
But yeah, no, Roxas and all the other organizations is the same. It's just an anagram version, swapped letters with an X added.
Like Axel.
Yeah, and
My
Zemnis and Marluxia.
Yeah,
So
I'm
you
gonna...
got Lee, you got fucking yeah. But anyway, I want to head off. I'm gonna cry
Yeah,
in a
me
corner.
too, because I'm gonna shut my Scarlet off, go sit in the corner, cry for a few seconds, hope my legs work, and then go to bed.
Good night.
Same to you.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm going to raid out to let's send you to Miss Metal for some Souls, co-op, PvP, or Elden Ring. I take it everyone's getting tired of seeing this game. Just wait, guys. I hope to get there. That's why I just decided to progress. But have a good night, guys.